guest co-starred on The Larry Sanders Show. Now he's one of the stars of the Emmy Award-winning Fox series Arrested Development. Please welcome Jeffrey Tambor. Good to have you on the show.
Thanks. Nice to be here.
Congratulations, first of all. Arrested Development, one of my favorite shows, hilarious show. And you guys, it looked for a while like that show might not make it, and then it was renewed. You must be thrilled.
Yeah, one of the newspapers, and I played her father. I am your father, actually. No, I played your father in SpongeBob.
Oh, in SpongeBob.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyhow. Yes,
very strange.
It was sort of going back and forth. But you know, this business that we're in has a phraseology, and there's a thing called "on the bubble." They told me it was on the bubble.
On the bubble means it could go away at any second,
and
right?
I thought it meant great. Oh. So I went around saying, "Hey, it's on the bubble," and don't worry, it's on the bubble. And so I had no problem until the last couple of weeks, and they said, "On the bubble" means it's going to be canceled.
Right.
But we made it, and we're coming back.
That's good. There's a lot of weird phrases.
Yeah.
There's a lot of, you do it when you're in the business, you have to learn this weird lingo.
There's another phrase called, "we're going another way." Have you ever been fired? Oh, I'm sorry, is that rude?
No. I've been fired.
We're going to let you go, I'm sorry.
Most people say,
They say, we're going another way.
In show business, that's what they say.
I did a series called 9 to 5 on television, and Jane Fonda, God bless her, and I love her, and I forgive her, but they fired me.
So Jane Fonda said, "I want that guy out of here."
Yes.
Okay.
And so her producer came to me. They phoned me. I was backstage doing a play, and they said, "Jeffrey, we're going another way." And I went, "That's great. You know, we need to go another way. Let's have new costumes. Let's get maybe a toupee. Let's get something and something with the eyebrows." They said, "No." It took that poor guy 1/2 hour to fire me. And I did a play later that night. I had to hang up and go do a play, and I asked my co-star how I did, and they said, "You were perfect. You didn't miss a line. Now tomorrow night, can you just hold up your head?" Because apparently I did the whole play like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
Looking down. Yeah. That's sad. But things are good now.
Things are good. I have a baby, 6 months old.
Oh, great. 6 months old, that's terrific.
My wife, Kasha, is now saying, "No, that's 7 months old." 7 months old. And I have a grandson who's also 6 months old, who was born 4 days after my son.
That just blew my mind, what you just said. That broke my mind. Wow. And I'm in a play on Broadway. Right. Don't do that. That hurt.
No.
That bruise will be there for a week.
And I'm on a play on Broadway, and so life is good.
And I want to ask you, on Arrested Development, you pull off something that's very hard to do in television. You play 2 characters.
Yes, but I do them badly.
Yeah, which is even harder to do. But you play Oscar and you play George. Which character do you like playing more?
I like the one that has hair.
Really?
Yeah, he has hair down to here, and I've always wanted to, I've always envied people who can come out of a swimming pool and go like that. And
you can still do that when you're bald. It just looks weird.
Actually, I am not bald, and that's what people don't really know, is that I get up every morning and just shave this. No, I've been bald since I was 16. I'm fine with it. My parents were bald. I mean, my father.
Yeah.
And my mother was
This is coming apart fast.
Really?
But you know what? Guys don't... Mine doesn't move at all. Mine is like, oh, there it goes.
Do you like hair products?
I love hair products.
Now, what is your favorite?
You're talking to the right guy.
I like
hair products so much I make my own at home.
Really?
In a lab. Yeah.
What kind do you make?
You don't want to know. I put some mayonnaise and some chive and some polyurethane in there, and then put it into a
pesto. That's also very good.
You smell fantastic, by the way.
Thank you. Very good. Well, anyhow, I also like mousse.
Mousse is great.
Mousse is great. And you just put it in, and I also wear a hairnet. So embarrassing.
Shouldn't drink before the show.
No.
Now, how's Glengarry Glen Ross? Love this play. How is it going? How are you enjoying doing Glengarry Glen Ross?
It's great.
That is an intense play.
Yeah, we won the Best Revival, a Tony for the Best Revival. Liev Schreiber won Best Featured Actor.
Fantastic actor.
We won the Drama Desk Award for Best Ensemble, and it's great. It's a great cast, and we're doing wonderful.
And the audiences are good.
Yeah, we get some. You know, this business has changed. There was they talk back now. They say what they want. The other night, Alan Alda was on stage, and the guy, when Alan appeared, yelled, "Hawkeye!"
That just blows my mind.
Yeah.
You're on this is a classy Broadway show, and someone's yelling out "Hawkeye."
Yeah, and then the same guy in Act 2, because we have a lot of F language and worse. The same guy yelled out, "Hey, language! Language!" It's true. It's true.
It's Mammoth. Who goes to a Mammoth play and says, "Well, the language in this Mammoth play"?
And then when the play was over, I look at the guy down there who was obviously, and he's just like, you know. So I went, well, there's no sense here.
You know what I get? Pull the lever. That's what I get.
Really? What does that mean?
Right?
What does that mean?
You don't want to know. Wherever I go.
What does that mean?
If you would even watch the beginning of this show.
Oh, you pulled the lever.
Yeah.
I gotcha. What does that mean? I mean, I've heard it in another circumstance, but what does pull? I'm a guest here. Treat me like a guest.
Aren't there TVs playing? Aren't there TVs playing backstage? Did you show up late or something? We did a whole thing up top.
I didn't get a dressing room or a TV. I got a toothbrush.
Oh, wow.
I
forgot we're scaling way back here.
Way back.
You've got a wonderful dressing room, and you're just
got a double dressing room.
You're in a Winnebago on the street.
Yeah.
No, we pull a lever and we show Walker, Texas Ranger clips.
Oh, I saw that. This is more me than any. I'm a jerk. I shouldn't be interviewed, and I shouldn't be.
No, this is good. This is good. This is real, man. We're on the edge.
Isn't that a revolutionary group, the Decemberists?
What's this? The Decemberists. Yes. Revolutionary France, I believe. The Decemberists. They were against the beginning of January, I believe. In favor. We took the lever away. Anyone just tuning in now thinks that you've had a stroke of some kind. Arrested Development, which, if you're not watching that show, watch that show, for God's sake. It's hilarious.
Watch the beginning of this show when they go like this.
We're getting you to a doctor immediately. Returns this fall on Fox. Glengarry Glen Ross is at the Bernard B. Jacobs Theater on Broadway. Jeffrey Tambor, always hilarious. Thank you so much. It was a good night. We'll be right back with the Decemberists. Great show tonight. Great show coming up tomorrow night from the new film Happy Endings. Lisa Kudrow will be joining us from the new film Hustle and Flow. DJ Qualls and musical guest Loudon Wainwright III. We'll take a break when we come back. The Decemberists are here. Well, that's our show. I do want to thank my guests. Stay tuned for last. Call Carson Daly. Bye, everybody. Bye.